Welcome to the Come On Show with Southside Steve.
And no, I'm not playing golf today. I just look like I'm playing golf. I've got shirts without logos, and I don't believe in wearing the logo of the golf course you didn't play unless it's a really nice golf course.
Like
then
Pebble
I'll fake
Beach.
it. Yeah, Pebble Beach, I'll fake it. I got Spyglass right here. I'll fake it. My father-in-law's played these courses. I have not. Now, locally, I've played Hawks Ridge. I've never played any really prestigious golf course. I've played a couple in Scottsdale, Arizona, but I haven't done like that Pebble Beach. Or I was over in England and I went to St. Andrews, but of course I didn't play it, but I was there. So you're like, man, you want to get a couple of those under your belt, and a lot of guys do it, but the prices have really gone up. It's an expensive round. It used to be like, all right, $250 a round.
Well, you know whose fault that is?
Fauci.
Dr. Fauci, yeah. Hey, does Chateau Elan not fall under that high upper tier golf course?
No, because I've played Chateau Elan, I've played, Lanier, and then I played a lot of the nice courses here. I mean, I live on White Columns, and it's like there's certain. I've never played the Manor. I got a lot of friends that do, and I know people that live in the subdivision. It's just never worked itself out.
That's in Milton too, right?
Yeah, that's a nice one. I would say I would put that one up highest, but then Country Club of the South, I've played a ton of times.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
What about the other one that's right around in Johns Creek? Atlanta Athletic Club?
Yeah.
It's over there on 141.
Jeff Hullinger, former broadcaster for Channel 5, 11 Alive, and now Public TV. And he's a friend. I love Jeff. But Jeff's one of those guys. I could call him and maybe he would meet me out, but whenever we see each other, it's hugged and he's always guarded around me. He's always been guarded. He's like, I don't know what you're going to do, Southside. I don't know what you're going to say. You might make me look bad. He might have gotten less. He may not give a damn now. Once you get on public TV like us doing a podcast, of course, brought to you from the Exit Wealth Studios. And I don't know about other people doing podcasts. We could not do it without Exit Wealth or Exit Stage Left Advisors. And I want to yell both of them from the mountaintops, especially Exit Stage Left Advisors, because I know too many people that own businesses that are like, kids are out of college, don't know what to do with myself. I started this 30 years ago. Damn it, I actually was pretty successful at it, and now I don't know what to do. I'm tired of the grind, but am I going to sit at home? What am I going to do? I don't want to play that much golf. But then they're like, maybe I just get rid of the stress of it, sell it, let somebody else make the big money because I love it. I cash in a little bit, but then I stay in the business as an advisor or help run it. I think there's a lot of people doing that. You're in a similar situation without going into your situation.
Without any money, yeah. Anywhere. So, yeah.
Right. We're going to pause for a second for Jeff's wallet. God bless.
Maybe I need to get on Cameo. I mean, am I famous enough to do that Cameo thing where people want me to give shout-outs and birthday wishes to their friends and family?
I know where you're going. And
Vinny Bucci's doing it. The Booch is doing it.
The Booch is doing it. Booch does Cameo. You bought a Cameo from Booch for me.
Yeah.
On my birthday.
That's the only one. I think that's the only one I've ever done.
Yeah.
I don't do Cameo. I don't.
You don't buy it?
No, but I did it once for you.
Well, that was very kind, and you picked the right guy. For those that don't know, if you're an Atlanta fan of Atlanta radio, you've been here for a minute. The whole time on Rock 100.5, pretty much for like 6 years, Booch was a go-to street guy. He knows everything about wrestling. He's a horrible stand-up comedian. No, he's not. I joke, Booch. No, but Booch does stand-up. He is fearless.
He's a hustler.
He's a hustler, and he's got what he calls the Booch Cast, which covers all things wrestling.
I would argue I'm the hardest working man trying to get into show business. He's pretty close. He's a close second.
I'm going to give the Booch that. And he also tried to eat a car once.
Yeah.
So he's done some dumb stunts. But no, I know where you're going with this. And this is the fun thing about doing what we do, live radio. I'm guessing you saw that I got an order finally.
Yeah, we talked a few weeks ago that you joined Cameo.
But I didn't really advertise it. I did on one of our show, on one of our thumbnails. But nothing became of it. You just don't know. But now I've kind of put it out there, and I have it what they call a Cameo summer sale.
Oh, you have a sale going on. Okay, so you got to promote the sale like the Booch does. He talk every holiday. He says,
really?
It's the Booch. We're running 10% off all Father's Day cameos right now. Just click. You got to do that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right.
But you got your first order. You got your first cameo.
And then I'm like, what do you wear? What do you do? If I'm doing a cameo, I don't want to advertise Spyglass. So I'm like, I'll just put on my Yeah Come On
Yeah,
shirt.
well, that's what you're known for here. This is why you got hired for this Cameo, because come on, and all your radio background.
30 years of mornings, good God. And I did stuff now that kids are getting famous on. I'm like, man, you know, I'm like, where were the cameras? If only we had cameras, especially in the early 2000s with the crap I was doing and the chicks I was doing. But I did my first Cameo. The order came in. It was a sale. I am normally $20 for doing really whatever you want me to do or say, whether it's a birthday, it's a fun thing, it's a shout out to a guy, maybe he's going through a divorce, maybe he just got married, whatever. But my summer sale is like $11 or $10, and I get 7. Cameo takes 3.
Okay.
So I made 7.
They take like 30%.
Yeah.
Is that right? Or
That's
something,
it.
25,
Well,
25,
10,
30%.
It's 10 and I got 7. That's 30.
Yeah.
But I will say it's a one taker. I did this in one take. I went down. I'm like, what do I do? The theme was, before you air it, this guy's 55. It's a belated birthday. His birthday was April 11th. It's late. It's belated. But he's going somewhere with a bunch of friends that listen to us on the radio, and I guess they're going to send it to him or air whatever. I don't know. But he's on a rafting trip this weekend. Okay. And celebrating with friends, and they've got some kind of funky little name that I can't remember, but we'll hear it. And she just wanted me, just whatever you can say. So
it's like a happy belated birthday, have a fun rafting trip. Those are your marching orders for your first Cameo order.
This is my first Cameo. So with that outline, this is what I came up with. Kent, I feel horrible. Or should I say Kenny? My boy Kenny. Look, me, Southside Steve, and Southside Steve all want to say happy birthday to Mr. Double Nichols. 55. Man, I remember that age. And you're like, oh God, I'm getting close to 60. So happy birthday. Sorry I didn't get to you on the 11th of April. My bad. It was his fault. Yeah, come on. But look, I know you're going out and you're going to be with some pigs, man. Man, bear, pigs. Look, what happens on the river stays on the river. And if you fall out of the boat, you better have your life jacket on. Not that you can't swim, but you're probably going to be drunk on Yeah Come On bourbon whiskey. Happy birthday, Kent Bailey. Kenny to me. Only the love. For me and Bert. Yeah, come on. Kent. There you go.
Okay. All right. This was from his girlfriend, wife?
And she said that they've gone to the liquor store and they found, and it's a hard thing to find right now. I will tell you, Atlanta Beverage, if you've got a favorite bar or liquor store, tell them to order it. I know for a fact there's 80 cases left. I've been hearing about this forever. And then we want to do a relaunch, and we're going to do that, Jeff. And I'm definitely going to do that. The recipe's mine, the name's mine, but it is a smooth bourbon, you've got to admit. But they found some bottles, and I think they're taking 4 bottles with them.
Okay, on the rafting trip, and whatever stays on the river, or whatever happens on the river stays on the river.
That's it.
You're kind of saying to his wife, hey, you know,
that probably wasn't nice. Did I say, who's going to mess with 4 dudes in their mid-50s on a river? Hey, it's Southside Steve with the Yeah Come On show, and I am over here off South Cobb Drive, home of StarCoachesInc.com, and I'm with Danny Jr., the owner. And Danny, we are standing on a 2020 bus that's terribly expensive, but not expensive to borrow. Tell us a little bit about this coach.
Oh, this is a 2020 model Prevost XL3. We're standing in the front lounge of it. It sleeps up to 12 people. You can modify the bunks to 8 people. 6 people, however you want to party or how you want to do. Mainly we do entertainers, musicians, travel all over the United States and into Canada. We do full tours, rock and roll, hip hop, country, whatever you can think of.
And you know what else he does? The common man. If you've got a golf trip, you're going to the Kentucky Derby, you're going to the beach with the family, there's so many things they can work with you on to have everybody in one place, safe, having a good time, not worried about it. Let's walk through the bunks. Check this out. Danny, tell us what we got here. 12 bunks?
So these are 12 bunks, and like I said, you can modify them to fit less people if you want, so you got more room. You can't have more than 12. And this is our back lounge, and both lounges have 2 TVs, there's satellite on board, DVD players. You can do Bluetooth streaming, whatever you want to do. Smart TVs, streaming, Netflix, whatever you want.
Yep, and this can be turned into a bedroom, or this can be where the chill people want to hang out. StarCoachesInc.com. Contact them. You won't believe how affordable this is.
Little Steve MZ, and I guess we got a text here. Sometimes we run live, sometimes we just air it, but somebody's asking me what my Cameo is, and it is Southside Steve Rickman on Cameo.
Just like Cameo that in their search bar.
In the search bar, Cameo.
There's no other Southside Steves.
No, I don't think so. And the cool thing is, it's easy and it's fun. And I guess I'm even willing to wear some type of costumes if need be.
I think any request.
I'll try.
You could be like the Ritz-Carlton. No request is too big. You'll handle it.
Yeah, if you need me to go find a famous person and you're paying, then we'll make it happen. You know, Steve. Do what you do when you do it. But did you like the basement as a prop thing for Steve MZ?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's a good background.
It's all me. You saw the Burt stuff. So I figure I'll just stand at different places showing things that people maybe heard on 96 Rock or Rock 100.5, and I'll show it or in the background.
You could even do it in the studio here. And now that Mike, our producer, is 18, you know, you could include, people could pay a cameo to see Mike on camera on your Cameo.
Look at that, Mike. You think your mom will let you go on Cameo?
She said she just didn't really want me on the podcast based on your content, but the experience is obviously very worthwhile. She did send me a letter saying, "I hear you joke about me. Thank you." Your mom gave me a letter. He knows, he brought it to me. But yeah, I'm doing my part. But Steve MZ right now is brought to you, as you saw, by the best, coolest limo of the future was the old tagline, but it's Star Coaches. You can do it locally, but those buses go out, as you can see, for bands that are moving their way up. In other words, if you don't have a plane yet, you're on one of those. And it's pretty damn cool, but you can take them on trips. Also, I wanted to tie in Elite Finishes. I'm in the kitchen last night. We had the sales, my neighbors over, and they're just complimenting the kitchen and the paint, and they're asking questions. And I'm like, look, these guys came in. They're on time every time. They ate in my garage. They didn't ask for anything. They were extremely polite. They didn't use my bathroom. They were driving up the road, even though I told them they could. And they just want to get in there and get it done. And, man, taping off everything. There was no screw-ups, and everything looks great. That's Elite Finishes. A proud sponsor and somebody you need to call, because I still think he's doing the Atlanta Braves thing. Sports coming up with the Braves, hopefully with Skipper. If the Braves win the World Series, your paint is free. Can you imagine? That would be so awesome.
Well, the Braves winning the World Series is pretty cool, too.
Well, yeah. But if I had a house painted, I'd rather have that. What's more important, my house painted free or the Braves winning? Yeah, my house painted free. I just want to tell you who won't go gay for Steve MZ. There are some actors out there that refuse to be gay. They don't want to be, they'll be happy gay. You remember when gay was happy?
Yeah.
I'm happy and gay. There was a song in West Side Story that Maria sang when the sharks were going to fight and all that. She goes, "I'm so happy and gay." She's not a lesbian. She's just happy.
Yeah, not now. So these are actors that won't go there. Unlike Jared Leto, I just rewatched Dallas Buyers Club, and he won an Oscar.
He did.
For being
he deserved it. And so did Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
He lost like 80 pounds. People forget what sometimes these actors or method actors go through.
Yeah.
That movie was incredible. The guys that will not play gay roles, Kevin Hart doesn't want to do it.
Okay.
He's like, you can't pay me enough to play a gay guy in a movie. I'm not going to kiss a dude or do anything like that.
Well, it's easy to say when you're already, a complete movie star. I mean, he's made millions of dollars starring in movies. He doesn't, if he was still a struggling actor, comedian, he might take a gay role.
Well, I'm going to send you to Brokeback Mountain. Were those two actors, Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, and Heath Ledger.
Ledger, were they too big? Look at what those two did. They had tent sex. And he literally said to his face, "I can't quit you."
Well, and he spit in his hand. Remember that? I mean, it was pretty graphic for a major movie to be that graphic about gay sex.
Gay sex. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I don't know what I would do.
But they weren't gay. No. They're not gay. And
they're not gay. They played gay actors. Eddie Murphy says no. Won't do it in anything.
I feel like he's played feminine roles before.
Well, he does great feminine impressions.
Yeah.
He will act like a gay guy in a movie.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to do any gay
a
scenes.
pure gay guy.
Luke Grimes, known
from Yellowstone.
Yeah, Yellowstone for one. Yeah, he doesn't want to do it.
And he's pretty young. That seems pretty, a pretty old-fashioned way of thinking as an actor. Now, I would think all the young actors will be open to anything.
Yeah, I guess not. But I want to believe, due to the westerns he's been in, I don't want to see an interview where he goes, man, I didn't know how to ride a horse. I want to know he's pretty true to character. He just seems like he is. Al Pacino said no gay stuff. No way in any of his movies.
Wait, whoa.
No gay stuff.
Okay, wait a minute. He did a movie called Cruising.
Yeah.
Okay, someone. Okay, I'm sorry. You have a clickbait list.
He didn't kiss him.
I don't remember the movie, but he played a gay guy. I don't know if there was any kissing guys and
mainly
sex scenes.
That's what these gay roles are saying. Some don't want to be implicated. Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, Luke Grimes said, I don't want to play a gay character regardless of what happens. Al Pacino might be okay with being the gay character, but he doesn't want to do any gay acts.
Any actual scenes.
Will Smith, same thing. Will Smith said, you can make me a gay character, but I will not do scenes. There was a kissing scene in a movie Will Smith did. They got a double.
Yeah, okay. And I can tell you the name of this movie.
What?
6 Degrees of Separation.
You're exactly right. Look at you, babe.
That was off the top of my head, which is a great movie, by the way. And he plays a gay guy with Anthony Michael Hall.
Right. With
Heather Graham is in that movie, too.
Wow. Anthony Michael Hall. Love
Donald
him.
Sutherland, Stockard Channing. Or is it Channing Stockard?
Stockard Channing.
Yeah.
Stockard Channing. And then one of the greatest gay actors, and he's straight as hell, Iron Man. The actor that plays Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr.
He did that one movie.
Less Than Zero.
Oh, God.
Well, he was more of a cracked out coke head that had to do gay acts to get
He was straight, but he did gay acts for crack.
Yes, exactly.
Well, now we know, and we've wrapped up gay actors. Everybody else must just be for it. They'll do it for the right amount of money. The right amount of money. Are you going to go to the theater? This just in, Steve MZ bringing it to you, the 35th anniversary of Point Break, and it's coming back into theaters.
Oh, this sounds like something you want to do. You're a big Point Break fan.
I love it. I love the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I would love to host that at any theater and bring that back. Man, and if you could get even anybody from the movie, like on a speakerphone or to appear, that would be fantastic.
Or get anybody from Rat.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Stephen Pearcy. I told Stephen Pearcy in an interview that I did with him on his tour bus, best soundtrack you ever did was, one of the best ones I've ever saw was that song in Point Break. And he agreed. He goes, it was fun, dude. We were on the beach. And those dudes, he said, we all live real close to there. It was like a beach we partied on. So that's where we went. And, of course, there were no drones. It was a helicopter.
Yeah, it's a real old shoot. Yeah, old-fashioned film shoot.
And that's Steve MZ.
Mike? He said Smalls. He said we're going to do Smalls.
Smalls?
Yeah.
I thought you were hitting it. Are we going to run the video, or are we talking about
No, we're doing a live read. We had a pre-production meeting.
Sorry, Mike.
I think you missed out on the pre-production meeting.
Sorry, Mike. I want to thank Smalls Sliders for loving us, and they're going to have this group, 10 of them. So we're going to keep doing grand openings through the year.
And Ackworth is coming pretty soon, right? They're building it now.
Mm-hmm. We're going to go through 2027. I think they'll have them all up. Definitely by 2028, but maybe by the end of 2027. So the one that we've gone to that's already had the grand opening open for you from 10 until 10, Monday through Thursday, and then they stay open to midnight on Friday and Saturday nights, is located in Marietta. It's right there off Windy Hill. First exit up 75 just before you get to Cobb Parkway. It's on the right. It's all orange. The one in Ackworth, they broke ground. They've already put the containers down. Mm-hmm. They say by September 1st, the first week of September, that one's open, and then guess where the next two are going?
What? One's in Warner Robins, right?
Warner Robins and Macon. They're headed back down. They're going to go right back where you and I used to be on the air on Fox FM. That's Small Sliders, the best tasting slider you're going to have at a fast food price.
Polydictainment.
Well, I just saw this today. I thought just when you thought it was over, or not over, but we stopped talking about it, tariffs. God. So now Trump is implementing a 50% tariff on some Canadian goods. 50% tariff. I mean, it just seems ridiculous.
That to me is a little petty. I'll just say as a guy listening in, I know we've gone back and forth. I know at one point in time we thought we would just grab Greenland and make it a 51st state. I know they've joked about Canada becoming a part of the Americas. Mm-hmm. and I know these people are totally offended by it. Do we really need to just keep pressing the button? Can't we be friends with somebody we border with and do it? What's a normal tariff, Jeff?
Anywhere from, I don't know, 3 to 10% was sort of, that's what I was used to until the first round of Trump tariffs back in his first administration. He did this 25% tariff on certain Chinese produced goods, which pretty much polar bear coolers never recovered from.
So 5% sounds pretty good. And our only problem is it's our way to push. Even though they'll cost more, we're trying to get American companies stronger. We want people to make our goods in our country and not buy it.
That's a fantasy. That's not going to happen.
It's not.
There's too many regulations, everything too expensive. It's just not going to happen. That's why even when he puts these tariffs on 25%, 35%, people still aren't going to build factories here. Plus, why would a big company invest in a huge factory and a huge to manufacture stuff here what if the next president comes in as a Democrat and says, nope, we're going to do away with the tariffs and go tariff free. And then they're stuck with the factory here that costs too much when they can still get it in China. That's one thing that I don't understand about the Biden administration. They didn't really do anything with Trump's tariffs. They kept them in place.
Yeah.
You would think that when Biden came in 2020, they'd be like, okay, well, let's just
maybe it just makes good business sense to have tariffs, but 50% that's a gouge.
Yeah.
I guess what does Canada make? Because I ain't buying it.
Well, it's going to be electrical equipment, machinery, certain things, electrical equipment, machinery. They're just the
Imagine the
things.
Price. I mean, you just cut into their profits so hard. I mean,
right. So I don't know. This is one of those things he may be threatening. It's supposed to take place in 30 days.
Let's not do that.
And people were kind of saying, well, he's just doing this because of the wildfires. The Canadian wildfires that blew all the smoke in north part of the country. Well, he's doing retaliation for that, which is not true. It just happens to be at the same time.
Well, I want to make sure there's nobody at the Canadian border, right there at the line in the forest, lighting it, going just to burn America. All right. Come on, it's time for sports. So that's Regal Nissan. We're going to go with Skipper. I know we're having a lot of conversation today, but I dig it. I like a show that's got 3 people. I'm just glad to have a third guy that I don't have to pay and getting college credit. And I think, where are you going? Georgia State, just like us.
Mm-hmm.
I think I knew that. But, yeah, right now we're going to call Skipper. And I know that there's Braves talk to do. We haven't done a lot of Braves talk because of the World Cup. But since he's not going to hit the World Cup while you're getting him on, man, I got to tell you, they were upset with Argentina. What they did was disgraceful, getting into the fights and everything after the World Cup. And I didn't pay attention to it. But after the World Cup was over and Spain celebrating and getting their medals, the Argentina players turned their backs on them. And that's not nice. It's a little classless. So now I'm really glad Spain won the World Cup, personally.
I did see a clip that. Yeah, you did.
That's cool. I've got a little bit.
I did see a clip that in order for Spain, one of the teams didn't have to play the top teams. I think Spain had to play a lot of the top teams to get into the final match.
Right.
Whereas, or vice versa. One of the teams had to play a couple of Norway.
Mm-hmm.
Had to play a bunch of top tier teams to get to the final, whatever they got to. Whereas Argentina. They didn't. They played lower-ranked teams.
The world loves a repeat. The world loves, and you've got undoubtedly, even though I don't like it because I don't like the person, and I don't know him, I just see his actions and his the way he carries himself. Reading people and body language is something, I think some people have that skill set. I just see a guy that's probably pretty good to his family, a little firm, and doesn't want to be messed with. This is his sport. This is his art. He practices. Argentina got what they wanted. Any team that has him gets what they want because the guy is on point and maybe the best soccer player of all time. But he doesn't let his guard down. He doesn't embrace the kids. He doesn't let himself get distracted.
We're talking about Messi. He's not indulging in the celebrity and the fame. He's just focused on playing.
Yeah, I don't think he indulges in the fame either. I think Ronaldo is a little flashier, but he's also a better looking guy. He's more of that model look, and so he wants the
Messi's not quite as traditionally handsome as
he'll
Beckham
have a zit and come out. You're the best soccer player in the world, and you got a zit on your chin. You haven't popped, and you got some kind of wild hair. Got a good haircut, and he's a short dude. I mean,
not a lot of bald guys in the World Cup.
It's a bad look. No kidding. No, this is, I swear.
Right, but see, with the number of men that are playing soccer that you'd see more bald men.
Yeah.
Well, they are young.
They're young. You got to think it's a young man's game more than anything. I think you can play baseball longer. You can definitely play golf longer. You might even be able to play longer in football on the line. There's certain positions in football, but soccer's so demanding. You're running 5 to 8 miles a game, and the amount of running you're on practice, and what the body gets a lot of contact without padding. All you got shin guards out there. You're running into each other. Elbows hurt, running into people, knocking heads. But that's soccer. Baseball is more. Thank you. More of a mental game. You know, you're waiting for the ball to come to you. You're waiting for somebody to pitch it to you. It is a lot of mental. Like you gotta have a good headspace. Well, the Braves have been doing pretty good. The Braves currently right now 58-41 after the All-Star break. They're starting a 4-game series right now at home with the San Diego Padres, which is Rockstar. And Charlie Woods just teed off. He's now truly walking in the footsteps of his father. And the cool thing is Tiger's walking in the footsteps of his father. I assume Tiger was little and his dad's cheating on his wife on the road. Tiger, his son's little and he's cheating on his wife on the road.
Uh-huh.
And Charlie, whoever's going to marry Charlie, there's a good chance he's going to cheat and the kid's going to be a phenom. I think that nobody's breaking the chain. And I say that joking around. I don't know Charlie's moral code, but the dude is a junior amateur and he just teed off. And in amateurs, you get to wear the shorts, you don't have to wear the pants. And remember, Tiger came to his first game at the Masters. I was there in '95 as an amateur. And that was when he played his first time here in Atlanta at Augusta. And his son now is the same thing, a junior amateur. So it's going to be interesting to watch. And I'm actually going to look to tune in because Tiger's there. Sometimes his mom's there. But Charlie Woods could be the next thing. He's hit hole-in-ones. He's got game. So that's a short version of what is to come. Charlie Woods as a professional. Atlanta Braves, do they win a World Series? And if you went with elite finishes, you get a free paint job. In soccer, never turn your back on somebody, never be a poor sport, and don't start fights after the game's over. And that's sports.
Yeah, come on! Attention golfers, or should I say attention people that live in a subdivision that allows golf carts. Or maybe you just want one to ride around your house because you got land. This is a used golf cart. This is a club car. It has a sound system in here you can't see. It's been completely refurbished, new lithium battery. The seats are incredible. And this thing is $5,000 off a new one. And it was only used for a year or so. And if you mention the Come On deal, it's $500 off that. This could be yours at North Atlanta Golf Cart right now in Dawsonville, Southside Steve. Come on.
Yeah, come on. And I got to tell you, to brag, I keep saying, I'm going to quit saying, I got to tell you, that's my next little crutch phase, but I'm not used to hosting as much. I'm learning. Jeff is becoming a great co-host with snarky little comments, and I like it, just like I used to have. But, man, I know what's out there because I listen, and I'm not going after my brothers and sisters of radio. But it's either due to what they're allowed to talk about or not talk about. But this is not hokey. It is live, so it's not perfect. But I dig where we're coming from. We like to hit the stories of the day. Not a good time. I like to answer phones because I'm keeping it live. Hey, Kinsler, I'm currently doing the Come On show. Can I call you right back? You're on the air.
Yeah, that's fine. Just at your earliest convenience, that's fine.
Okay, since you're on real quick, do you want to mention your company? Do you want to do a sales pitch real quick as a quick commercial? We're wrapping the show up now.
No, I just said if you're looking for some good outdoor representation in the Atlanta market, Outfront's got the best products in town.
There it is, Out Front, and you asked for Jeff Kinsler.
Yeah.
Right, man, that's a big come on to Jeff Kinsler and Out Front Media.
Out Front. We don't want Clear Channel billboards.
No, we're not doing
Out Front billboards.
We're not doing Clear Channel billboards. Yeah. Hell to the no.
No Lamar, no Clear Channel.
No.
Just Out Front.
Out Front's got the best placement, and Jeff Kinsler will give you the best deal. And let me tell you, there's nothing better than having your business on a billboard. Take the whole family out. Stand in front of it. Take a picture. It's cool. All right, Jeff, later. All right. So Track 13 is brought to you by Rockin' Taco, and we will be there in 2 weeks. We'll put our commercials out this week. We want to blister this one, and I don't think we have to. There's certain shows you want to push. I think Yacht Rock Schooner Band holds their own.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly entertaining, man. The 70s, and I think even young kids that aren't aware of it, the rhythms and the songs, I think it's really easy to hook yourself into.
Well, I remember the first time I saw them back in 2010, I was like, wow, what an age range. They were like, people in their early 20s to, late 50s. And I expect the same crowd at the Rock and Taco when we go there August 6th, I believe, the first Thursday of August. I will be at the Rock and Taco, and it'll be a multi-generational crowd.
It is.
It'll be an interesting crowd to see because it will sell out. So get your tickets. TheRockandTaco.com.
And it's now time for track 13. And during our North Atlanta golf cart commercial, Jeff whispered to me, and I shall not throw my body down in front of you. I will allow you to play this track 13 because this song, God, I've watched the video maybe 1,000 times.
Well, we were just talking about the 35th anniversary of the movie Point Break, and Rat has a great song in it called Nobody Rides for Free.
Nobody rides for free.
So if it goes along perfectly for today's track 13, the link is in the description to watch the video we talked about. They filmed like an old-fashioned filmed video.
Yeah, it's got these large white tapestries or, like little banners that are up just for effect with the wind coming in off the ocean and a helicopter. Occasionally you see the shadow, but man, everybody was on.
It's a high production
on point.
Video from the back in the real video era of MTV. It is Rat. Nobody Rides for Free, track 13 on the Come On Show.